But thank you for coming. But before we close, I'd like to invite Councillor Hoskins to come and speak to us. Councillor Hoskins was a former Mayor of Elmbridge. And
quite an honour, isn't it, preaching to you this evening. First of all, may I say it's a shame that the Mayor or the Deputy Mayor can't be with us this evening. As David has said, I was Mayor in year 2000, some years ago now, so this evening all we've got is the old grey Mayor, I'm afraid. But as we've been saying, a wonderful music of the evening. I'm old enough to remember when reasonably young, when long-playing records, or vinyl as we call them now, were first introduced, I think 60 years ago this year. We all thought that was a wonderful musical experience. Later on we had the audio tapes, and then CDs came along, which we thought was fantastic and so lifelike, and even recently the digital audio broadcasting, which is an improvement again. But there's nothing to compare at all with a live performance. It's totally different, and I think we've had an absolute feast this evening to see in the flesh such talented young musicians. Absolute credit to the Royal Academy of Music and indeed to the Yehudi Menuhin School. I think we're very fortunate to have such a performance. The work in Africa that's been done by this group from Gulu in the north is very inspiring, and a lot of the countries in Africa have got problems, but of course in Uganda in the north they've got the added problems of the civil war they've had there. Gloria and I have been fortunate enough to have holidays in several countries in southern Africa, and they all share to some extent the problems that we're trying to address here. The lack of school buildings, basic school buildings. We've been able to visit on one occasion a school which Gloria has supported for some years in Mombasa, where they started off with just no roof to the school building, just sitting on the floor. And after some years of fundraising, they actually have seats for the children to sit in, let alone educational aids of a roof and a supply of clean drinking water. Basic things like that, which we take so much for granted, but which helping projects like this is so important. I'm sure you've seen figures about how little it costs to educate a child or to feed a child in Africa. So a little goes a long way, but a lot goes a lot further. So I hope you'll be very generous in your donations tonight and help to support these fantastic projects. Thank you.